You are not what hurt you. Use your wounds into power. Hey cousins, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm thrilled to be here with me. The journey of a wounded warrior, and that warrior is you. Did you know that? There comes a time in life when you have been through too much, and sometimes you have to make a choice. Not the kind of choice that shows up on a piece of paper. Definitely no. And sometimes it's not that interview you're going to do. No. But I'm talking about the kind of choice you make in life. Hmm? The kind of choice you make in your life. The kind of choice you make in your silence when the nights are too long to endure at that moment. Yes, that's how it is. When the tears are too much for you. When the choice to either too big for you. When life breaks you and to let you build yourself. That's what I'm talking about, cousin. I know how it feels to be tired because I've been there. I understand. Not just physically, but your soul tied up. Tired of trusting again. Tired of fighting battles, too much battles with your inner peace and with people. I understand. That's no one else's sees in you, but it's only you who sees them. It's too big. I understand. So I know how big it is, and I know how heavy it is for you to carry it. So it's too much deep that you can't even handle it. I understand. The kind of words that change you into a different person. The kind that makes you question your worth. I understand. The kind of wounds that makes your path difficult. And sometimes even your purpose difficult. I understand. That's what I'm talking about. But there is what I have learned from all this. I'm letting you know. And it didn't come easily, as I can say. It was difficult for me to also understand. Life isn't about avoiding pain. No, life isn't about avoiding that difficult times. No, life is about learning how to criticize it. That's how it is. How to turn your wounds hmm, into wisdom and know that it may happen overnight. It can't happen overnight. Of course, it has to be a struggle in your life and it itself. So that doesn't mean it won't happen. That doesn't mean it won't happen. No, it happens when you decide over. When you turn over again and again and again those pieces, that's when it happens. Did you know? All you need to do not to let your pain determine you. No, not to let your pain make you bitter. Not to let your pain bring out that anger. No, not but to let the pain make you better. It's amazing if you do. So, because behind every storm is a story to tell. That's how it is. Behind every calm smile is a storm to tell. Behind you out there, you have a story to tell. The people with the most wisdom are often the ones who have been hurt the most. That's how it is. Loved the hardest and fallen the roughest. That's how it is. But they didn't say it's over. No, neither of them said so. They didn't let the fall define them. Neither will you. Of course you can't. They used it as a fuel to redeem them up, to rise them up. That's how it is. Turning wounds into wisdom means you stop carrying the pain like a burden and start using it like a compass. Hmm? Like a compass. It means taking everything that tried to break you down and use it and tell it, I'm still here. You are not defining me, and I'm not yet done. I'm just starting. This is my life. That's how it has to be. It's the realization that maybe the heartbreak wasn't just an ending for you. No, it wasn't. It was just a redirection of your life. That may be the betrayal was brutal, but necessarily the lessons you learned from it was worth it. Was worth it because sometimes we don't know anything until we are broken. Yes, we can't know that pain until we go through it. That's how it is, as simple as that. That maybe the storm didn't come to destroy you, it came to wash away what you were never meant for. Amazing. Hallelujah. That's good for you. Wisdom does does not come from winning all the time. Of course, it can't be. It can't be. It comes from losing and learning and from loving. Not loving only yourself, loving others, and to let go. Sometimes we get too attached and we can't detach. It's difficult. From failing and finding your way again. It's born from nights spent crying or over and over again on the floors. Have you gone through that time? It is the worst time. If you have never went through that time, don't pray for it. Because some of us, we have passed through it. It's too much to handle. Just don't ask for it. So anyway, it comes with showing up even your heart is heavy and your hope is so thin. So the truth is, every wound has a voice. You have a scar, it has a voice. And when you finally stop running from it and start listening, you realize it's trying to teach you something powerful. Hmm? Maybe it's teaching you boundaries. Yes. Maybe it is teaching you yourself. Maybe it is teaching you how to let go, how to forgive, how to improve yourself, how to protect your boundaries. It has to be teaching you something. It has as a must. But the question is, are you willing to listen to it? Are you willing to listen to it? So, to the one who has been wounded so many times, to one who has been wounded so much, I'm telling you, and I say this, you are not weak at all. Of course, you can't be. You are not weak at all. You are not broken. Obvious case, no. And you are the pain itself. You have to carry it. And it's not the end of your world. It can't be. And it is not the end of your story. Your story has so much lines to tell us, and we are waiting for your story to listen. Why would it be the end for you? Hmm? You are the author now of your story. After you realize all that, you get to write the next chapter of your journey of your life. And it's up to you. And that next chapter, that's where you rise again. You see it? That's where you take all the lessons you have learned from these wounds, all the loose ends you have found in this all the headache you have found all together, you gather it and build a version of yourself that's wiser, wiser, stronger. Hmm? That version that is more resilient than ever that comes out of you. Oh my God, that's so brilliant. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Of course, not just because you have to build it, but because you can. As a must, you have to because it is for you, not for any other person. So, you have to build because you can. And when you do, you will find that even the deepest pain can birth the brightest light out. Hey, when you do that, you realize how beautiful, how the lights are more bright in your life. And you will enjoy this journey. For real, you will enjoy it. And the gift of the wounds is amazing. So we have to accept them into our lives. We live in the world where that people tell us often to hide our scars, to hide our scars inside, to smile through the pain, to put that plastic smile on our faces, to get over it, and move on. I'm telling you, cousin, just cry. If you feel like doing whatever you feel like, just do it because it will help you to heal, to heal. But healing doesn't happen by pretending you were okay. It can't. Of course, it can't. But it will happen when you accept. It happens when we face our wounds, when we sit with them. That's when it happens. When we tell the truth about ourselves. Because sometimes your greatest growth will come from the darkest moment of your life. That's how it is. As simple as that. So, when life breaks you, when people betray you, of course they will do. And all of us have gone through that. When dreams fall apart, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of your story. No, no. It's an invitation given to you. It's an invitation to go deeper into your life, to uncover who you truly are. Mhm. Beyond the masks of the people, of course. To discover what pain has made you to be. Yeah? Pain as a way of stripping everything everything away until all that is left is your raw, honest self. That's how it is. And that is where transformation begins in your life. That's the real moment when it happens. So the wound does not just hurt you, it humbles you. Well, it reminds you that you are human also. It reminds you that you are fragile also. Eh? You're not machine, you're fragile, of course. It helps you to know that you are still learning. You have so much lessons to take. But it also shows you your resilience. Uh-huh. It teaches you that even when you are cracked open, you can still rise up. Light can still get in, of course. And the light, it becomes your wisdom. It becomes your voice. And it becomes your strength. It becomes your light. So many of us spend years trying to fix ourselves, trying to figure out everything right, trying to defend our friends, trying to do everything, not focusing on ourselves. Why? Thinking that healing means becoming who we were before the pain. Of course, we can't be. We can't go back to that life. We can't be the same. It's difficult. But true healing, let me calm down. True healing is not about going back. No, it's about becoming your new someone wiser, hmm someone kinder, someone stronger, someone who carries their pain with purpose. Not with shame. Of course not. When you turn your wounds into wisdom, of course, you stop apologizing for your past because it is past. Can you change it? It happened. You can't change it. You stop shrinking for the comfort of others because people will leave you alone and stay alone. So you can't shrink yourself for the better of others. Of course not. You start standing in your truth. You speak differently. You love differently. You walk into the rooms knowing that you have been through a lot, knowing that you have survived things others may not understand. Yes, your journey, it's yours until you let us know about it. And we praise you for what you have passed through and let you know that you are still capable of love. You are still capable of joy. You are still capable of light and more to come. You become the light of others because there will come a day, if it hasn't already happened, when someone will sit across from you, broken in a way once you were, and you could tell them your version. And you will look at them in the eye with that pity face and tell them, with the power, and tell them, it will pass because I made it. You can still make it. Because you will know that pain too. You will have walked through the fire. And now you carry the water to unburn it. You carry the water now, you carry the wisdom, and you have the experience. You can help another person who has passed through the same. So don't resent wounds. No. Honor them. They are proof that you have lived. Of course, you have fought, that you have lived so much, you have survived, that you have grown to be the better version of you. You didn't just survive, you achieved what you needed. Your suffering is strength. And now you carry something scarred, the wisdom, what tried to destroy you, and choosing every single day to rise again. You may have been wounded. It's understandable. You may have been knocked down, of course, again and again, but do you know what? You are still standing. You are still rising. You are still shining. You are still here. You're not done yet. Of course, that needs applause. It's amazing. Your wounds are not yet. Your wounds are not your weakness. They are your wisdom. Just praise it. They are your story and they are awesome. They are your everything. Somewhere and someone is waiting to hear it. Just tell it. Because your healing might be the light that leads them out to their own darkness. So, I'm telling you, cousin, there is something powerful that happens when you stop identifying yourself by your wounds. Eh? When you realized you are not what hurt you, eh? You are not what brought you. You are not that failure, not that abandonment. You are not that trauma that caused you into that situation. Or you are not that mistake. What happened to you is part of your story. You can't erase it. But it's not your whole story. The story is not yet finished. You can still rebuild it. There is a difference between carrying lessons and carrying the pain. Those two things are different. Of course, one weighs you down, the other sets you free. What do you choose? The question is yours. What do you choose? When you turn your wounds into wisdom, you no longer let your past keep you as a prisoner. You rise with the understanding that once tried to bury you, as now you become your soil. Of course, it's where the roots went deeper. You break them like chains. Pooh! It's where your true self begins to take control, to take shape of yourself. So, cousin, the world may never see the battles you have fought silently, the moments when you had to be yourself, the moments where you had to discover your strength, when you had to sit into the darkness and discover you. Hmm? When no one clapping for you, eh? When no one was cheering for you, but I see you, cousin. I see you, cousin. I see your courage. It takes to it takes a lot to keep going like you have done. It takes a lot. Cause to choose love again, to forgive again, to heal again like how you have done it, it takes a lot. You see, healing isn't a straight line. It's messy. Some days you feel like you have outgrown the pain. The other days it will feel like it just happened yesterday. That's okay. Healing is not about pretending the pain never happened. Healing is not about pretending the pain never existed, but it's about proving it that it no longer controls you. Hey, you control it, not it controlling you. Wisdom is knowing when to fight and when to surrender and to speak and when to listen. That's how it is. When to try again and when to walk away. It is not loud, it is not boastful. No, it is quiet, it is gentle. It shows up how you feel for other people. Sometimes it shows up how you have been mistreated. It shows up how you carry peace. Even after surviving the storms, every wound you have endured has shaped you in the way that you see the world differently, in the way to love, in the way you give love to other people, in the way you guarded your peace, or to offer your heart to people. And that's not weakness, that's depth. That's the dimension of your story. And that story takes a lot to be you, becoming more and more adorable. That's who you are. And here is the beautiful part. One day, without even realizing, you will become something else. You will become someone else's safe place. That's amazing because you have worked a lot to be that. Thank you for watching my video. Cousins, don't forget, someone will come to you with their own broken pieces and you will know exactly what to do to them. Thank you for watching my video. Let's meet into my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe till my next video. Your wounds are yourself. Bless. Bye.